Hey, you guys, I just have a thought. I'm going to put this on my page that is called Pieces of My Diary. So, gosh, I don't feel good today. Look at my eyes. Okay, so this is the deal. I was just looking at my phone. I'm just getting up, and on my phone it says something about the traits of a toxic parent, or how do you know you have a toxic parent. And I read the information, and it talks about the person that you need to know you most doesn't know you. Not being known by the person who needs to know you most. You need to know you most. Not being known by the person that you need to know you most. And then, although I can relate to that, and I could probably get sucked into that whole situation really easily, thinking like that in regards to myself and my own parent, my mother, but I immediately apply it to me and my children, and I don't want to cry, okay? I should have looked up the word before I made this message and got the actual definition before I made this video, because I'm not real clear on the toxic definition, but that doesn't sound good, and I know what toxicity is. But I always like to define things better, so make sure I know what I'm talking about. But either way, toxic, I would say that I don't agree with that. It's possible, because this is how I feel about myself and my own children, that we just don't know how to be a more productive and more healthy parent. Like, I know what we're supposed to do, and I've been told how we're supposed to do it, but for some reason it just doesn't work inside me. It's like a block.
You okay, Mom?
Yes, son, don't you worry. That's why I'm outside. There's nothing wrong. I just want to talk.
Okay.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
And so what if
What?
I'm talking on the video meal?
Oh.
It's here, then I'm outside. Anyway, so what if toxic isn't a good word? To describe some parents. What if some parents, like the way the way the Facebook post read was to me feeling like you should stop talking to your parent, or you should leave them alone. And I normally would be all for that because of how I feel about my own parent, but I fucking love my kids. And I don't want to be a toxic parent. Toxic sounds like a parent who's mean on purpose and doesn't care. And I do care. And I try to I do apply myself constantly, and I try to do it right, but I don't.
I love you, Mom.
Love my boy. I love you, son. They worry about me when they hear me crying. But crying's okay. Anyway, so what if parents aren't toxic? Or what if that's not the right word? Or what if that's not the proper way to describe your mom or dad? What if they really love you? And they really want to do the best and they just don't know how? What if they just don't know how to get to know you? What if they don't even know themselves? I don't want to be a toxic mom. Those are never my intentions, and I never feel like I don't like my children. Recently, one of my children moved out. I'm sure I forced them out. They were being mean to me. That's how I feel. That's how I felt. And when I said to one of my other children, it made a lot of sense to me. It made me feel good. It didn't make me feel good. It made me feel better that I was able to put it into an expression about how I was feeling. And what I said was, I don't want to be mean to them, but I don't want to let them be mean to me. And it's hard because when my kids were little, they didn't have the opportunity to decide that they were tired of me and get on. And I want to be that kind of mom that gives them back the same. But it's hard for me. And I don't mean to be a bad mom. And I want to be better. And I don't like this toxic thing. And I don't feel like I'm toxic. But then I don't know the definition. And no matter if I am or not, I don't want to be. And I'm not trying to not know my children. But I don't think I do. But then I don't know me either. And maybe I'm just a big sissy lala. Or maybe I seem like somebody who just is being dramatic and wants attention to take everything off herself. But I'm not. And nobody even knows I have this channel. The only 2 subscribers I have are from a video I made. One. And I just want to share how I feel for some reason. And I don't want to be toxic. And I love my kids. I love you guys so much. But I love my grandkids and I know I'm not good enough and I'm sorry. I just want to get better. And I'm constantly trying. And I love our creator. And I love my children. And I want to be a good mom. And I don't want to be considered toxic. And I want to feel better. I don't want to be sad. And I'm sorry. And I love you guys. I love my kids so much. Maybe I shouldn't put this video up, but I'm gonna. Good night. Be safe. God bless everybody.